أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم رب اشرح لي صدري ويسر لي أمري واحلل عقدة من لساني يفقهوا قولي ربنا زدنا علما ربنا زدنا علما ربنا زدنا علما اللهم انفعنا بما علمتنا وعلمنا ما ينفعنا وزدنا علما اللهم لا سهل إلا ما جعلته سهلا وأنت تجعل الحزن إذا شئت سهلا آمين. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu, my dear brothers and sisters here. How are you all? Kindly make use of the chat box, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum. Hope and pray that you all are doing well and good, bismillahi ta'ala. Ameen. May Allah keep us all in best state of health and iman. Alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers here. Barakallahu feeki, barakallahu feeki. Alhamdulillah. 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 So, Alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, here we are into the day 6 of this CANVA mastery course named as Design Like a Pro. And Alhamdulillah, we are doing it so great. We are designing so great till now. Alhamdulillah, hope so. You all are finding this quite interesting, quite different, and quite what we say essential things we are learning, right, in each and every class. Alhamdulillah. So, dear sisters and brothers, again today we are going to learn a very major kind of editing, major turn towards editing, inshallah ta'ala. Today you're going to learn something that will be very beneficial for your deen as well as your akhirah as well as your dunya, inshallah ta'ala. So dear sisters and brothers, we are going to head on to the day 6 of this course with the name of Allah, with the rectification of the intention, so that we will earn rewards to this course, inshallah. So dear sisters and brothers, as a Muslim and a Muslimah, what we yearn is we yearn to seek the pleasure of Almighty Allah in every task that we do, right? So, dear sisters and brothers, this course that we have built up is nothing but we are taking in hand both Deen and Dunya. We are choosing Deen as a major task, major skill that we are learning out from here, inshallah. Because we are going to work for the sake of Allah after this course, inshallah. If you all are willing, we will inshallah also let you know how you can volunteer your skills for various organizations, various Islamic organizations, inshallah, so that you can earn rewards through the skill that you are learning, inshallah ta'ala. So, dear sisters and brothers, please intend that you're going to earn rewards while you're learning by just rectifying your intentions, that you're going to educate yourself with this skill, that you're going to, whenever you're going to pursue a career and earn rizq halal, which is also a source of reward. And your sisters and brothers, have to use your skill. You have to use the skill of yours for the deen of Allah, for the sake of Allah, not against the deen of Allah. Remember that, because we have so many editors who are using this skill against the deen of Allah, right? Probably you have seen it here and there. The creators are using this. Content creators are using, you're making their own music videos or something that are not at all useful for this dunya as well as akhirah, right? So, dear sisters and brothers, you can create a content that can be useful for the people around you, right? So make sure you're creating a content that is useful, right? Inshallah ta'ala. So remember, inshallah, we are going to work on this throughout this course as well, inshallah. So alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, what I actually tell my students each time is, whenever you get a project or whenever you're doing a project for the dunya, for example, you're creating the course flyers or the sales flyers or whatever in the future, or logo making, whatever you're doing, spare your 5 minutes each day to create something for the deen. Create something for the deen. For example, you're going through the verses from the Quran and you find one verse very interesting and you want to put it up into the graphically design. You want to graphically design it and put it out for the world to watch that and world to get lesson from that, right? You can also let the world know what is Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala telling to the mankind in the ayah that you chose. I mean, for example, the ayah that touched your heart, right? So alhamdulillah, and inshallah, you will be able to do that. In today's session, we are going to teach you how you're going to edit the Quranic ayahs and put it up in the flyers and make a beautiful flyer or make a beautiful recitation video, inshallah ta'ala. Stay tuned till the end of the session, because today's session is very important, not only in terms of this dunya, not only in terms of this world, dear sisters and brothers. This is very important for your akhirah, because remember, whenever you're going to make something for your akhirah, for example, whenever you're going to make something for your deen, whenever you're going to serve the deen of Allah, then remember those deeds that you're doing will earn a source of, will be a means of rewards, will earn you nekia, what we say, right? Will be a source of rewards for you. And also, dear sisters and brothers, that will be a ongoing charity, ongoing reward on your behalf, that we say sadqa jariya, right? Hopefully you all know what is sadqa jariya, right, dear sisters and brothers? What is sadqa jariya? The continuous rewards for you all, right? Inshallah ta'ala. Make an intention that inshallah you're going to learn this for the pleasure of Allah, so that you can earn continuous rewards after this, inshallah. So dear sisters and brothers, take it from me, I had created the content just for within 5 seconds or 5 minutes, and those this have reached at least 10 million audience, at least 11 million audience, and really it seems like nothing. There was none of my efforts involved. It was Allah who took it to the places, to the people, which proved as a source of hidayah for them, and which is what did Allah do? He can take you, he can make you as a means to be a source of hidayah for people out there, right? So do not degrade any deed that you do for the deen of Allah. Remember that, please. So even if you create a simple flyer, please put it out anywhere. Make your pages for the deen of Allah. Create Instagram pages, Facebook pages, or whatever, your sisters and brothers, and start serving the deen of Allah, because this is a high time wherein we can start doing something for our akhirah, inshallah ta'ala. So with the prerequisites that we're going to begin with the name of Allah by seeking blessings in our work, let's continue onto this journey of being more productive with our smart devices, inshallah. So alhamdulillah, what did we deal in yesterday's class? Can you all type in the chat box, please? What have we dealt in yesterday's class? It was totally about, yes, logo making, right, dear sisters and brothers? Yes, with the templates, with the scratch, with the typecraft, with the typography, with the cutouts, with the AI tools. Yes, excellently done. All of these things we have touched in yesterday's session. And also, dear sisters and brothers, we had seen how we are going to generate the logos using the type crafting and the type gradients as well. And also, we did how to convert, we also converted it into a format of the videos as well. And then we made 3D logos. Doesn't it seem very excellently done? Yes, right? Hopefully, you all found this 3D logo concept very interesting, and hopefully, you all did it. The wall mockups, hopefully you all generated this, right? Inshallah ta'ala. And also, the homeworks that you have submitted were excellently built up, excellently put up. Barakallahu fiki. Alhamdulillah, we also learned how you are going to create a branding document, right? Which is called as branding guideline. In which what did we have to collect? We have to collect the logos and the colors, so the elements that we're going to use in our brand, and also the fonts that we are going to use for our brand, and we had put up some branding guidelines. I showed you how you can work for any brand and create a branding guideline page for them, right? I showed you the example for the Zomato, right? And also why is this important, dear sisters and brothers? Can you all let me know why is this important? To make it consistent, right? So that so that the flow should be same wherever you use your content. For example, wherever you create any other flyers apart from this, you have to use same things. Same logo should be used there, same color should be used there. So the branding guideline is important for any brand. Remember this, okay? And also for the branding guideline, they'll mention only this and this font should be used for all of our posts, okay? So this is how the branding kit is made, fine? So this is called as branding document or branding guideline. And alhamdulillah, you all have submitted the homeworks very excellently. And today we are going to begin, dear sisters and brothers. We're going to start ahead with the, what did we say? Social media graphics. What is the social media graphics? Can you all mention to me what are the social media platforms that you all are used to? Come on. Social media platforms. Come on, dear sisters and brothers. Mention to me some of the social media platforms which are used to. WhatsApp. Come on, now it's your turn. I want you to be more interactive now, please. WhatsApp, Instagram, excellent. What more? Facebook, yes. What more? Pinterest, YouTube, very good. Excellent. Twitter, or the X. Twitter has changed to X platform. Yes, next. LinkedIn, yes, excellent. Okay. These are all the known platforms that are trending, right? That are trending, and we actually use it here and there and also trends, something called as trends. Instagram company, they call as trends, right? So all of these are the social media platforms. We are going to generate the graphics for these platforms. And one important thing is dimensions. Remember, Canva will give you the dimension by itself. You don't have to worry about the dimensions. You just have to put the Instagram post, and then it will give you the dimension. You just have to start with the editing the post, okay? And also, if you want a FB post, if you want a Pinterest post, if you're going to make a post for YouTube, then all of it is on available in the Canva. Dimensions are pre-assigned. You just have to go ahead with it, okay? So now today we are going to start off with Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim with the Quranic reminders. As already said in yesterday's class, as already told in yesterday's class, we are going to go ahead by editing the Quranic reminders by putting up the Quranic content, the verses from the Quran into the flyers, into the format of the photos, in the format of the photos or the videos, flyers or the videos, posters or the videos, okay? Inshallah ta'ala. Because this probably you all have seen here and there in the Dawa accounts. How do they create? How do they get this ayahs? Okay, this is a major question that any content creator raises. Okay, take it from me. I am a very well experienced Quranic recitation. I mean the editor. I mean the designer. Fine. So what I do is usually I design posters and also the recitation videos for various channels as well. Alhamdulillah. So, dear sisters and brothers, inshallah, I'll teach you how you're going to get the Quranic text from, where are you going to get the text from. I'll also be going to teach you how you're going to get the Quranic translations from, and also everything about where are you going to source these things from. Okay, inshallah. So do not worry. Inshallah, you will be taken care of. You will every detailed concept of this will be dealt with. Okay, inshallah. And also, dear sisters and brothers, you will also be able to learn how you're going to create recitation videos out of that. Okay, so inshallah, and also after this, you're going to learn how to make the Islamic posts. For example, if you're going to create ahadith reminders or short quotes about anything that is important, life or death, or something like that, you will be just able to create all of that stuff in this session, inshallah ta'ala. So after that, we will deal with some other concepts and some other quotes. And inshallah, if you have any doubts, dear sisters and brothers, today would be the doubt clearing session. We'll take your doubts, and inshallah, whatever doubts you have, put it in the chat box, and inshallah, I'll answer your doubts. Right? So alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, I just want you to be ready with the two devices: one to listen to the class, one for the live practice, because two separate devices is must, because practice is must, right? The live practice is must. If you miss out something during the class, dear sisters and brothers, please make sure you are following it up after the class. Okay, please follow it up using the recordings, because this is just the 15 days that you have to invest, and it will be a source of, remember, it will be a source of revenue for you after this. Also, it will be a source of passive income, inshallah, if you just work on some of the things, and you are going to give this skill your time, inshallah. Only then you can just start earning through this as well, dear sisters and brothers. So remember, you just have to spare 15 days. This is a learning phase. Please spare your time. 1 hour, it's not more than 1 hour that we take. 1 hour time. And after this, if you just want to view the recordings, you can view it in the speed manner. I hope you know that. In 1x speed, 1.5x speed, you can view the whole class within 30 minutes, and you can just cover entire portion, right? So come on, do not set back entirely. Just start creating anything and everything that is being told in the class. These practice sessions are very important for you to reach the pro level of designing, to get the confidence of editing. Okay, because without designing, you won't get the confidence. Remember that. If you think that I got a Canva Pro in hand, now I will go and ask for the clients to get to me, then remember, you won't have a bit of confidence within you to give them your work. Remember that. To submit your work to them, you won't have a bit of confidence. To gain the confidence, start doing all of these projects, the homework that I'm telling you to do it all and send it to me. I'm a professional graphic designer. I've already told you I'm designing for various teams, for various YouTube channels that are major YouTube channels. And remember, dear sisters and brothers, get it done, get it clarified. If you have any doubts, you can get it clarified from me, and inshallah, I'll help you throughout this course and also after this course as well. So come on, make use of this opportunity that you are having for the next few days, inshallah. And inshallah, we are going to head on to today's session without any delay. Come on. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. So let's head on. We are here with the Canva screen. Hope you all have opened up the application that we have in hand, and the pro features, with the pro features ready. Now you are just going to create a design. Let's begin. Okay, how to create a design? You just have to click on create a design, and now whatever social media post you want. For example, if you want an Instagram post, you can just type Instagram post, and whatever dimension you want, it will appear here. For example, you don't want an Instagram post, you want something else. For example, what I'll do is I'll write LinkedIn post. Okay, I'll create a LinkedIn flyer. So I'll just write LinkedIn. See here, cover image if you want a background photo, if you want a career page background, if you want a carousel for the LinkedIn, if you want a post, just the post, you can just type their post and you can go ahead with that. If you want a single image ad, if you want to make for the LinkedIn, if you want a profile picture made, okay, then that you can just go ahead with that. If you want to make a Pinterest post, Pinterest image, you can just write Pinterest pin. Okay, it is around 1000 cross 1500 pixels. It is portrait view. We can take that. If you want to create an ad, okay. Now we are just going ahead with social media graphics in which you are just going to post something that you are creating, right? So take whatever you wish. For example, whatever you want. Okay, remember this should be pre-assigned. Fine. If you want Facebook post, then FB post. See here, FB post. FB posts are in three types. One is landscape, square, and again landscape. You can go ahead with the square post if you wish to. Square posts are actually good to look at, right? Landscape are very small when you weave with the portrait screens. So what you have to do, will just go ahead with Facebook post and square post. If you take the Facebook post, square post, then that will be same for the Instagram post, square post as well. Okay, so you can go ahead with that. Fine. So Alhamdulillah, we have taken this post. What is this? Canva creator page has appeared here, and now we can start editing. Fine. So Alhamdulillah, let's begin, dear sisters and brothers. Okay. The very first thing that we want to create the Quranic reminders or the Quranic flyers is nothing but an for example, you're going to the Quranic recitation. For example, every day dose what you take of Quranic recitations, you are making the tilawa and you come on an ayah and you like that ayah. Okay, you are stuck on an ayah and you like that ayah and you want to put it out into the flyers. Okay, into the flyers, and you want to post it for your friends to watch, for your relatives to watch, and for your family or for the people around to watch, so that it will be a guidance for them as well, so that it will help them to get back to their Lord, right? Subhanallah. So dear sisters and brothers, now what is an intention? What is the intention that you make? Remember, the niyahs are very important whenever you're going to make a something for your deen, right? The niyah should be that you're going to earn the pleasure of Allah through that so that it can be a source of rewards for you in the future as well, inshallah. So make a good niyyah before you're going to begin with the Quranic recitations, because it will take you to the places that you'll never imagine. Remember that, okay? So inshallah ta'ala, dear sisters and brothers, we are just going to head on to this topic of Quranic recitations now. And how we are going to begin with, first thing that we need in anything is a background, right? A decent and Islamic background. You can even go ahead with something like the specific background for the perfect ayah that you're choosing, or we will just take some Quranic backgrounds. So we'll just write Quranic backgrounds, okay? Quranic backgrounds. Background images you can write if you wish to. Background, or you can write Quranic, or you can write Islamic backgrounds. Fine. Remember, you can just go ahead with whatever you wish to. You just can go to the photos and see how many Quranic backgrounds are here. Okay. Come on, it's all your choice, all your way how you want to take things into consideration. Now, for example, okay, whichever you like. Now take whatever you like. Okay, see, all of this are pro features that you have in hand. All of the photos, or 8 million photos that you get, are all pro photos. You just go ahead with whatever you wish to. For example, this, if you like, you just put up here and set images background. This is how you do it. Now this is half done. I mean, it's half clear, so you just have to crop it. Dual click on the screen and put it up perfectly on the screen like this. Okay, now you just have, make sure you're having a space where you're writing the Quranic ayah somewhere here or somewhere there. Remember, you have to put it up in some space, right? So you need a space to put it up there, right? So done. And then if you want, you can select some other things also, but for now I just selected a single background and it's enough for me for now, right? So if you want, I can even make sure that this is going a bit downwards. Okay, in this way also you can arrange it. Or if you don't like this background, you can change the backgrounds as you wish to. Okay, if you want this one instead of that one, you can change it and replace it as background, something like that. It's all your what do we say, your imagination, or your things, the things that inspire you. You can just get it there, right? Now, for example, okay, you have so many more, dear sisters and brothers. Do not settle for something you don't like. Okay, settle only if you like the post. Okay. See, for example, this is so good. So what I'll do, I'll take this in one page. I'll add another page now. And on the next page, I'll add this one. Okay. That image is background. Okay, let me try doing it for different things, different backgrounds. Okay. Again, I'll add another background. See, whatever I like, I'll collect it in the frame. Okay. Instead of Quranic backgrounds, I'll take some Islamic backgrounds. Please try all of these things with me. Come on. I took two Quranic backgrounds. I'll take some Islamic backgrounds. See here, we have Islamic backgrounds. For example, these backgrounds. I'll take this one, set images background. Now I have a place here. I'll add the ayah and the recitation here. Okay, I'll add another page. Okay. I'll go ahead with something like this. Okay, I'll take this one. This is very plain. Okay, you might wonder, it's very plain. What it doesn't look that good. So now you can add some, what we say, add some magic to this, add some more features to this. For example, okay, please write the keywords that I'm mentioning to you. I wrote Islamic backgrounds, I wrote Quranic backgrounds, and I'll write Islamic patterns. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, please write it all in a book or a page. Somewhere, take a page and note all the elements that I'm telling you each and every day. Fine. Okay. Islamic patterns. Just look into here this one, yes, sisters and brothers. How am I arranging this thing? For example, I'll put this pattern here. Okay, I'll put this pattern somewhere here. Okay, if I want, I can just lower its transparency. Why is transparency lowered? Transparency is nothing but you can give it a bit of lesser opacity so that it doesn't look very much highlighted. Okay, something like this if you want, you can arrange. Or I'll delete this. If I don't want this, I can just go ahead with some other things like this. If I wish to add some other things like this, patterns, if you want to add Islamic patterns, I'll duplicate this. I'll keep it here. I'll flip it over. Flip horizontal. Okay, doesn't it seem good? Yes, it does. Now you just have to arrange the thing as you wish, as you like, as it seems good for you. For example, if you like this one, you can just put it up at the base, and you can make sure you're doing it like this. If it doesn't goes well with your design, just delete it. No problem. You have some other features that you will like, okay, that you will love. So don't settle for something that you do not love. Okay. For example, this one, if you like, place it somewhere in the middle. Okay. Now, if you want, you could have added these two things here and there. Okay. This is how you make your own backgrounds of your own choice. Okay. So I'll just add it here and let's flip forward. Flip horizontal, not vertical, horizontal. Okay, something like this. If it looks very clumsy, delete it up. Okay, delete it up. Again, I'm telling you, do not settle for something that you do not like. Remember that, okay? So this is very important thing that you all have to remember. And also these lanterns, yes, sisters and brothers. You can put Islamic lanterns. Just the lanterns, if you put, you'll get hundreds of lanterns in the gallery, in the frame, in the graphics, okay? Horizontal. Just look into this, how beautifully we created this. Now, if you want more such things to be added, you can add it. You have so many hundreds of Islamic graphics that you can find here and there. Okay. And for example, you want to write the Quranic ayah inside this. You can put this graphic here. Okay. Come on, please do not stop until you find this design excellent. I mean, this background excellent. Okay, I'll put this Quran somewhere here. Okay, something like this. Okay, if you want, you can arrange something like this. You can delete some other thing. I'll put this in next design. This one. Okay, something like this. Okay. Why is it showing me green? Because we have selected something like greenish background. Okay. Come on. Make sure you're adding a beautiful touch to the design that you're making. Fine. So see here, I have taken so many different things. So you can also select different things like this and see here how beautifully we did. One background, two Islamic background, third Islamic background, fourth Islamic background, five Islamic backgrounds. So five backgrounds we have made by our own. And then if you want to add some more effects to this, inshallah, I'm going to tell you after this. But for now, let's just settle down till here and we will just create some beautiful stuff and then we will get back to the graphics topic. Okay, again, how we can just make sure we are adding hundreds of graphics in the designs that we put up. Something like this can be added. Then you can add a beautiful background, something like this green background, set images background, and you can add the Quranic ayah inside this. Okay. Hope you all are doing it all along with me because this is very important for you all. Okay. Come on. If you don't like this, you can just go ahead with something like this pattern. Okay. And make sure you're having a good background design. And this is the pattern. Okay. And then if you have any background in hand, you can just put it up and replace it as a background. Greenish is too dark. This one, if you wish to add, you can just match it. Make sure you're adding it. Or if you do not like it, make sure you're changing it. Make a beautiful combination. Do not settle for something that you do not like. Again, I'm telling you, do not settle for something that you do not like. Right? Okay. So this is some of the ways that you can create your own Islamic background. At least 6 backgrounds we have created by our own. So you can just go ahead with whatever you find excellent to go with. Okay, this is good. You just have to set images background, and then you just can include whatever the verses of the Quran or whatever you want to include there. Fine. So, Alhamdulillah. So this is how you create your own Islamic backgrounds, and you also can create it on the topics that you take. For now, I don't have any topics the ayah. So what we'll do, we'll just go ahead with the recitation of Quranic ayah first, and then we'll come back to the this one editing again. Okay. So now, dear sisters and brothers, we are going to go ahead with something called as how to source. Where are you going to get how to source the Quranic Arabic text, how to get your own Quranic recitation videos, okay, recitation audios, for example, and also from where you're going to get the text, okay, translation text from, okay. Remember that we are going to start Bismillah. Now we just have to go to your device gallery. I mean, sorry, your device or browser. So let's just go ahead with the browser that we have in hand. We have a Google Chrome browser. We'll just open it up. Now, dear sisters and brothers, I just want you all to open up your browser and type everyayah.com. Please type everyayah.com. 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 Anyone write it in the chat box? Everyayah.com. Okay, next, dear sisters and brothers, what we are going to do? Why are we choosing this? Is because in this side, dear sisters and brothers, over here you all can get ayahs for ayahs in ayah format. For example, in the other sites you will get it in the surah format. Entire surah, from there you have to grab, or you are going to get the audios. But here you will get it in the ayah format. Okay. In each ayah, you will get it. You'll get the recitation. You'll get the Arabic text and more. Okay, so we prefer using everyayah.com. Okay, now, dear sisters and brothers, you just have to go through the surah that you like and that you are reading and that has touched your heart and you want to put it out for the world. So, let, for example, Surah Duha. I want to take up the ayah number 4, probably. Okay. Well, indeed, your hereafter is better for you than this world for you, right? So, dear sisters and brothers, let me take this ayah. So, how are we going to take this ayah and put it up inside the flyer? First thing that you are going to do is you're just going to click right click if you are with the computer screens, and if you are with the devices, you just have to long press here, and then download the image. Okay, download the image. Fine. Once you're done downloading the image, you also have something called as reciter. What reciter you want? Okay, whichever reciter you want, dear sisters and brothers, major reciters, you have it all here. For example, you want Alaf Asiya Rashid Mishari. Okay, you have it as Alaf Asi. Okay, you can take 128 kbps. Okay, and then you can just download. Click on the 3 dot button and download the audio format for this. Download it. Done. And if you if you like some other reciters, as Sudais Shuraim, if you like Shuraim, if you like Saad al Ghamadi, if you like Hania Rafai, I personally love these Hania Rafai recitations. I personally have different choices for the recitations. You have personal choices. You can take your own. Okay. You also have the recitation of Moikhili. You also have the recitation of okay. You also have the translations, dear sisters and brothers. It's very interesting over here. For example, you want to put up the translation. Probably you have seen nowadays the reciters, how they are doing is, editors, how they're doing is, they're just adding the recitation, I mean the ayah, what we say, translation into the videos. So you can guess, for example, see here, Farhat Hashmi Urdu translations are there here. And also Shamshad Ali Khan Urdu translations. This is the Urdu translations that most of the the editors prefer. So we use this one. Okay, or you can just get the translation of the ayah that you want. I mean the translation sound, what we say. Okay, translation sound or the translation voiceover about the translation of the ayah. Okay, and also dear sisters and brothers, you also have the translation in English. You just type Sahi here. Okay, Sahi. Okay, it is the mp3 audio. Okay, you will get the audio. Just download and see. Just download and check how you will get it as. Okay, please download and check how you will get it as. Fine. Okay, so this way you're going to take the recitation audios. Okay, how you're going to download the recitations? Three dot button and download it. And how you're going to get the ayahs? You're just going to click here and download the image. That's all. Download it again. Did you all try it along with me? Come on, please type yes or no. Please type yes or no. I want in the chat box now. Alhamdulillah. Barakallahu fiki. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, please type yes or no. Have you all tried it all along with me? I want you to download the ayah. You just have to click here and download the image. Download. Done. If you want the recitation, whichever reciter you want. For example, you want the reciter Yasir al-Dusari. Okay, the Dusari recitation is very excellent nowadays. We actually are using these things, these recitations. If you want reciter Yasir al-Dusari, you just can click here and you can click here and download the ayah. The mp3 will be downloaded. The audio will be downloaded. Fine. This is how you download the audio. This is how you download the recitation ayah. And then from here you will download the mp3. Okay. So now, dear sisters and brothers, we will get back to the Canva. Okay. Now, whatever we have downloaded will appear in the gallery that is here, or you can go to the uploads and take it from the gallery. 2-in-1. It has appeared in the gallery. It is showing you in the black. Okay. This is black. Why is it black? Because it is PNG format. Remember, it is in the PNG format. PNG is nothing but the backgrounds are removed and the text is black there. So the black background, black text did not appear very well there. So it is showing you black. Okay. So now what you have to do, you have to click and add it to the page. See, now it has shown it on the Canva page. Did you all like it? How beautiful it has appeared on the page, right? Please try it along with me. You just have to click on it and put it on the screen. That's all. Done. This we have got. We have also got the recitation as well. So we don't need the recitation. Now what we'll do, we want the translation of this ayah. So dear sisters and brothers, the excellent translation for the ayah's English translation is nothing but Sahih International. So what we'll do is we'll just type Sahih translation, Sahih International translation for whichever ayah. For example, Sahih translation, Surah Duha. Translation for Surah Duha. We can even type the ayah number. Surah Duha. We can even type the ayah number. Or for example, even if you want to get stuck on this, we can just get it. Okay. Or you have Quran.com, and that you will get it very excellently. Quran.com. Over here you have it here. Yes, sisters and brothers. Okay. So now, ayah number 4 which you chose, right? So, and the next life is certainly far better for you than this one. What we'll do, we'll just see here and copy. And see here, dear sisters and brothers, they have taken this from everyayah.com. Can you just see that? Even though ayahs that they have mentioned here, dear sisters and brothers, the font is from the everyayah.com, the PNG font. Fine, this PNGs are from the everyayah.com. Okay, so the same thing we are using. Fine. If you don't want the fonts that are here, I'll show you another way. Do not worry. Okay, now we'll just add it here and we'll just paste it here. Okay, if you don't want to paste it, go to the text and take a text box, and then from the text box, on the text box, you can paste it. Okay, so what is this? And the next life is far better for you than this one. These are the consoling verses, right? In which Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has told a prophet about this. Certainly, the afterlife is better for you than this one. Okay, so this is how we have made this post. Okay, now we are not yet done, dear sisters and brothers, because we have not yet, what did we not yet do here? We have not yet arranged it perfectly. We have not yet added any fonting to this. We have not added any coloring to this and more, right? So what we'll do, we'll just arrange it somewhere here. I think I wanted more space. So what I'll do is I'll just add Quran a bit downwards. This one is here. Here. Make sure you're arranging it perfectly at the center, okay? And then this also at the center. Dear sisters and brothers, I'll duplicate this again. and I'll put it up here. You have to write the reference. Remember that. Ad-duha ayah 4. You have to add the reference. Ayah 4. Duha, spelling is D-H-U. Okay. So now we have to change all of the fontings. This should be very small. Okay, this is called as hierarchy that we told. This should be smaller. Which should be more bold? The ayah should be bold. Then this should be bold, right? Remember that. How you're going to take the hierarchy into consideration. One should be very big. One should be, the next should be a bit smaller. The next should be a more smaller, something like that, right? So see here. This is bigger and this should be a bit more smaller. So we'll change the text. That is too big text font style. So we'll make sure it is very smaller font without any boldening up. Not yet. We do not yet get any small font. Okay, probably this is smaller. Yes, this is smaller. We can just choose this, or we can go ahead with some other font that gives us very small text. Not yet. Okay, this would be a bit better. I'll even reduce this font size. Ad-duha. So what I'll do is I'll just add a hyphen in between ad and duha, because I want a continuity with that. Okay. Ad-duha ayah 4. Okay. So this is how we edited, dear sisters and brothers. Now we can add more to this. What we can add, dear sisters and brothers, for this? Now, one important thing, whenever you're going to create a content, dear sisters and brothers, you have to add your own watermark to it, right? Watermark. What is a watermark, dear sisters and brothers? You have to add your logo to that, right? You have to add that this is done by me. Correct? This is done by our organization or our team or whoever has done this, right? So yesterday we had created the what we say. You all remember we created yesterday the logos, right? Now let me use those logos. Let's use those logos. So whatever you have created for yourself or your brand or your identity, you can just add those logos. So this is why I told you to download your logos into the PNG format. Hope you all know why did we download it in the PNG format. Because dear sisters and brothers, I wanted this to appear without its background in the flyers that I'm making. So this is how you import it in the format of the PNG without the background. Did you all like it? Why did we do this? Hopefully you all learned why did we do this, right? So for example, this the flyer that we had made in yesterday's class. The logo that we had made. Okay, see here how beautifully we have imported it, right? So we can just add it somewhere in the image. Probably, there are different ways of doing it, different ways of adding it. For example, if you want to make sure you're adding it here, add it somewhere. It should be somewhere. And remember, whenever you are finalizing your flyers, dear sisters and brothers, you have to make sure you're finalizing your logos in different colors. Remember that, different colors, because it has to go well. This logo has to go well with the darker backgrounds as well as lighter backgrounds. So once you have finalized a logo, you have to make sure you are editing that logo in the dark background as well as light background. So that, because that's important. One copy you have to make it with the white, one copy you have to make it with the black. Okay. So remember, or you have to make it with some different colors, right? So that you can just add it onto the flyers that you're making or the posters that you're making, fine. So if we download in PNG format, the logo does not appear. It appears, dear sisters and brothers, PNG format, you have to download with the transparent backgrounds. Probably you cannot see here, okay? For example, this one, you cannot see here. It is totally black. Why is it black? Because the content is already black. See here, I have added to the page. See how it was a black content on which black flyer was, black logo was added. There is a content that doesn't seem for you that there is, okay? So remember, there is a content there. For example, this. Can you tell me what is inside this? You don't know. There is something here written here. It is written in black, so it is not appearing there. But we had downloaded it in the what format? In the PNG format. See now. When it appears on the screen, you will get to know. See here. Just give me 1 second. See now. Did you just watch this up? What did we do? This with the black text. Coffee Cafe is here. But here it was not appearing. Here it does not appear. The content, the text, you cannot see here, right? But when you download it with a transparent background and you want to put it up on another design, over there it will appear, right? Yes. So this is the way why we selected the transparent backgrounds, why when we had to export it, fine. So this is just one one text, one flyer that we have made. I'll show you with the multiple flyers. Now we are just going to copy this down. How to copy these things? Select multiple. I'll copy this. I'll select this. I'll select this. These things I wanted to next all 5 flyers, and I'll just show you how we are going to edit it differently in each and every flyer. Okay. So I'll just select this and I'll just copy it up. Okay, done. I'll go ahead and I'll just paste it here. Paste it here. Okay, I'm done. I'll paste it here. See now what we are doing. You have to be very careful now. Okay, I'll paste it here. What am I doing? I'm pasting it in all different backgrounds and I'm showing you how you have to edit it very perfectly to match those backgrounds. Paste it here. I'll paste it here. Okay, I think this much is enough. We'll do some other ayahs for the next one. Okay, so this is how we did it. First one is done. We have perfectly done, or it's imperfectly done. If you, I actually do not like the background that I have taken over there, so that's fine for me for now. Okay, I'll just put it up like that. And if I want more to this, I can add the borders to this. I can add the lower thirds to this. I can even add the quotes to this. We have so many options. Borders, you can just go and go ahead with border and just search for it. You will have hundreds of borders, styling, whichever you prefer. You can take that and you can create masterpiece out of it. For example, if you like it, you can just add it here. Okay, and duplicate this, put it here, and flip it over, flip horizontal, and done. Something like this. Okay, this seems more better than that. Okay, something like this if you wish to, or if you do not like this background, change it if you don't like it. Okay, do not settle for something you don't like. Remember that. That's what I tell everyone and any student that is here. Fine. Okay. So now the next one. Now, dear sisters and brothers, you have added the ayah. Okay. Now look into the screen very carefully. What has happened to this ayah is it is black. It is dark in dark. Does it look good? Will you be able to distinguish what is the major text here? What is the first thing that you have to see, or what is the second thing that you have to see? No, right? So you have to make sure the ayah is in bright color, the white color, something like that. So I'll just add this translation to white. Now it appears very flashy and very excellent choice, right? So, and also this one you have to edit it beforehand. Remember, whenever you're going to edit the logos and whenever you're going to finalize the logos, beforehand you must prepare it for the both the screens. For black screen, you have to make sure that you're adding the darker one, and for the light screens, you have to make sure you're adding the lighter one, something like that. Okay, so I'll delete this. We'll take some other what we say, some other this one. That okay, I decide this logo. The same logo you can make it with darker and lighter backgrounds. Remember that. Same logos. Whichever you finalize, make sure you're making it with the darker background, making it well to go with the darker as well as lighter backgrounds. Okay. So now, dear sisters and brothers, this ayah is in black, and you don't know how to change this black to white, because this is a photo, right? This is an image that we have downloaded from the everyayah.com. And how we are going to change this black to white? Any idea? Okay, I'll just show you. You just have to go to the edit image and then you're going to the effects. Effects in the smart devices, you just have to go to the effects, and now you're going to go to something called as filters. Fine. In the filters, I just want you all to turn this color to something else, black to something else. Change black to something else. You can even select nostalgic. I'll see. Okay, I'll take outrun here. I'll select outrun here. What did it do? It converted my black color to blue color. Fine. Okay, this is a hack that I have implemented from my own side. Okay, because I edit so many Islamic reminders, Islamic posts, so I had to develop some hack in which I have to convert black image to white image. So this is how I do it. Remember, and I want to teach you all how it is done. Okay, so it was black. Now I have converted into the blue. Okay, now I'll go to the adjustments. Okay, adjustments. Now I'll make brightness increased. Okay, and then I'll increase the whiteness of this and I'll increase the blackness, decrease the blackness of this. Okay, now next thing is nothing but contrast increased, or increase, highlights increase, everything else increase, vibrance increased, saturation is decreased. Okay, sharpness increased, clarity increased, vignette is decreased. Okay, blacks, majorly what you have to do is blacks you have to decrease. That's all. Everything you can increase, everything else you can increase. Shadows is a black thing, even that you can just decrease. Okay, this is how you change the colors of the images. Did you all like it? Did you all try it along? Please type yes. Yes, yes, no, yes, sisters and brothers, please. If you want it again, I'll help you out because this is important. We want you to we want you to develop this skill. We want you to design this very excellently. You have to work on the skill, inshallah. Barakallah fiki, dear sisters and brothers here. Alhamdulillah. Alhamdulillah. So let's see if we have some other just site logos. Okay, I'll just take this one. Something with white. So we actually usually create it with whiter and blacker content. Okay, white and black, black and white. We make sure we are adding black and white or white and black. So here it is. Okay, or if you want, we'll just select this one. Okay, we have so many ways of making our own logos here. So remember, this is how we actually make the logo. One thing should be in a black format with a white background, I mean transparent background. One logo you should get in white format. So that it will suit both of your screens, right? So remember that. Fonting, you have to remember how you're going to go ahead with the font stylizing. I mean, for example, the transparent backgrounds. Okay. So now, dear sisters and brothers, again, for this one, I'll show you again, whoever. Okay. So whoever wants to do make sure this is done. Again, I'll just show you edit image and the filters. You can just go ahead with the color pop. You can just go ahead with any nostalgic or something like that. I'll change to outrun. I'll just go ahead with adjustments. I'll increase the brightness. I'll increase the contrast. Highlights will increase. Shadows decrease. Whites increase. Blacks decrease. Okay, so it became white. Vibrant saturation decrease. Okay. Now it's perfectly done. You just have to add the ayah wherever you wish to. Make sure you're aligning it very perfectly into the screen. Remember that. Now I'll change the color to white. Change the color to white. I'll make sure it is being done very excellently. Okay, for example, this much. And وَلَلْآخِرَةُ خَيْرٌ لَكَ مِنَ الْأُولَى. If you want to further reduce it up, you can reduce. Okay, alignment should be very perfect. If you want ad-duha to appear a bit more smaller, then if you want this to appear here, now perfectly matching the screen. Okay, we can even use the color theories. I have showed you with the backgrounds. I wanted to show you how you can use the different backgrounds to make sure this post. If you want to use the color theory, you can use the different colors and make sure you're doing it. It's the same thing. It's all the same. For example, if you want to start ahead, I'll start with some a good combination of colors. Okay, you have combinations. You can select from the combinations also. So I'll just start ahead with the color theory itself. Okay, we are started ahead with this blue background and this one. We'll just paste this entire thing. Paste here. It's already pasted. Pasting done. So we'll just delete it. See, with the color theory I'm showing you. Then what we'll do, we'll just change the how to change the color of this ayah. Again, the same thing. I'm showing you for the third time, dear sisters and brothers. Make sure you are learning this because this is very important. Because when you will get stuck sometimes whenever you're editing this. So it's all done multiple times so that you will learn this thing. This is very important. As an Islamic designer, we have to learn this. Okay. Saturation decrease. Okay. Then I'll just change it to white and I'll change this text to white. And this, if I wish to, I'll add it here. If I do not want this, I can change it to the something whitish, something like that. Okay, now I've taken the plain background. So what I'm thinking of doing is, because this is used with the color theory, right? So what am I thinking of doing? Just a moment. I'll take this one. I'll add it to the page. This is also done. EDU-SITE logo. Now this is perfectly what we say perfectly matching with this background. So we'll just add this EDU-SITE logo somewhere here. Now we can add some more things to this, dear sisters and brothers, because it looks very what we say. It doesn't look good, like it doesn't have anything added here. So we can add some borders to this, floral borders if you wish to. Whatever you wish to, you can add to the screen, dear sisters and brothers. Come on, please make sure you're adding some more steps to this so that you can make it more excellently done. Fine. So now what we'll see, I'll see if we have some borders such that those borders looks good for us. Okay. On the borders, I'm not finding something great. So let's see what goes well with this. Okay. You know, these are the called as half tones. Yeah, even half tones look good. Okay, you can write this half tones. Okay. Even half tones look good. You see here, half tones. You can utilize this half tones into your something like this. Okay, if it is black, you can change this black to white. If it is too dark, you can decrease this transparency. Okay, something like this. And if you don't like this matching up, you can just duplicate this. We'll place this up and flip it around. Flip horizontal. And we'll place this logo here. Okay. So this is how you make sure you're making your designs very beautifully. Now you can add, yes, sisters and brothers, you can add this one, Quranic, what we say, something about Quran. So we'll just write Quran here. We have graphics, we have beautiful graphics of Quran. So we'll just take some of the beautiful graphics. For example, if you want, we'll take this one itself and we'll place it somewhere in the midst of this. Okay. Now what is the task that we have to do? We have to rearrange this stuff. I'll just add it somewhere below, or I'll make sure it is somewhere in the top right. Okay. So arranging these things is very important. This is called as the what we say principles of designing, basic principles of designing. Aligning what you have to see first, what you have to see next. All of these are the principles of what we say designing, right? So now, if you want more systems, you can take. Or, for example, if you just want to stop here, you can stop here, and now you can take some quotations, quotes. If it just seems like what we say empty screen and without anything, you can say take the quotes. Okay, in the quotes you can add this up if you wish to, or if you don't like this, you can take it in this format, and make sure you're changing the color to white. Something like this if you want to add up. This one I'll move to the right. Okay, and if you don't like this, you can change. And also you have something called as lower thirds. Okay, in the lower thirds you can make use of those lower thirds. Okay, please try it all along, inshallah. The quotes bar, you will have the quotation bubbles. And you even can write the bubbles, quote bubbles, okay? Over there, you will get the quote bubbles in the round format if you wish to. Even this looks very classy. They make sure you're adding it in very different ways. For example, I'll just duplicate this up. See here, instead of this, I'll delete it. Delete this background. So I delete it and I'll add this one. But to make sure I'm adding this, what should I get? This should be in the blacker one, right? So I'll just make sure this is black. And how to get it back, get this image back. So I don't want to redo all of these things again. So I'll just paste the thing that we had copied. So done. I'll just add it here. Something like this you can make. Okay. The colors are not that perfect. So make sure you're arranging the colors very perfectly, assigning the colors perfectly. And also, for example, if I delete this and I'll take this around. Okay. This is too big. Okay. Then I can just reduce this font size. Okay, and I'll send it towards backwards, layer backwards, send backwards, and I'll bring it forward. وَلَلْآخِرَةُ خَيْرٌ لَكَ مِنَ الْأُولَى. Okay. Then, yes, sisters and brothers, now you wanted to play with the colors, right? So how you want to play with the colors? Now you can go ahead with the designs, go to the styles, and now see the color palette, or you can also see the combinations of the colors. Now we can play with the colors. See here. Okay, did you all like it? Now you wanted to make sure we are doing with the color theories. So this is done with the color theory. Did you all like it? Yes, we did it very excellently with the color theory. Okay, now we can just do it in some other patterns as well. Something like this. And make sure you are changing the graphics. If you don't like the graphics that is here, put up something else. This is deleted. Make sure you're adding something different. Okay? Do not settle for something that you don't like. That is the quote that for the day, and you have to remember that. Fine? Because you are the designers now, you don't have to settle for something that you don't like. Remember that. Okay, I'll just put this up here. You have classy look. Right? Now you can just add this your logo somewhere here or there. Okay, let me just leave the logo here. So it's done. If you want to add more things to this, what more can we add? This is actually looking very excellent. So we'll just go stop there. Okay, now how to convert this black to white? If you want, you can do it again, edit image and do it. It's the same thing that we had done. Okay. So alhamdulillah, we are done with all of the design. So how did we do this design? Probably you all remember. The same thing that I just wanted to show you with this one. And now, dear sisters and brothers, for example, the question that you all may raise for me now is, I don't want the text that is in the image format. I want to write my Arabic text here. Write the Arabic text by myself. Okay, so yes, you can do that as well. Yes, dear sisters and brothers, you can do that as well. Okay, you don't have to take the image, this وَلَلْآخِرَةُ خَيْرٌ لَكَ مِنَ الْأُولَى. You don't have to take it from the everyayah.com. You have some other choices as well. I'll show you how you can do that. If you have any Quran applications in your smart devices, come on, you can just open it up. Islam 360 is better choice probably. If you want, I prefer using Islam 360. Okay, Islam 360 application through which you can just get the ayahs, whichever you want. For now, I have opened this up because it might give me that the other application. So just I've opened this application. Now we can just go ahead with the Quranic ayah that we were searching for, Surah Duha. Okay, because I just want to copy the ayah text. Okay, so I'll just go ahead with the fourth ayah. وَلَلْآخِرَةُ خَيْرٌ لَكَ مِنَ الْأُولَى. Three-dot button, options, copy. I've copied the ayah. Now I'll just go ahead with the Canva. In the Canva, I want to paste that ayah, right? So I'll just take a text box, add a text box, and on the text box, I'll paste that ayah. Okay, paste that ayah, done. So where is the Arabic in this? Okay, in the pasting, it has pasted all of it. For example, English ayah, English translation, and something of like the tafsir as well. So we'll delete all of the stuff, deleting, done with the deleting. We just want Arabic text, and we have the Arabic text. And remember, this Arabic text should be perfect. Okay, it should not be like it is written in Urdu or something like that. So select a Quranic application in which you will get the perfect Arabic text. And why is it not showing us perfect Arabic text here? Because we have not selected the Arabic fonts. Now go to this one and remember Canva has very excellent Arabic fonts. You just type Arabic there, you will have hundreds of Arabic fonts that have pro features for you all. Come on, dear sisters and brothers, you can just make use of all of these Arabic texts that are here. Hundreds of, take it from me, there are hundreds of Arabic texts. Okay. Personally prefer using, you can make sure you're using something that goes well with this. Okay. Even this is excellent. You can make use of this one. If you wish to make use of this. This is how you change the text styling. Okay. وَلَلْآخِرَةُ خَيْرٌ لَكَ مِنَ الْأُولَى. Hope you all found this excellent. We have dealt with each and every way of editing, dear sisters and brothers. How we can take the Arabic text, how we can source the Arabic text only. See here, even this is excellent. وَالْآخِرَةُ خَيْرٌ لَكَ مِنَ الْأُولَى. Okay. Make sure you are selecting some beautiful text. I personally prefer using these texts that are above, the fully Arabic, the Montessori Arabic, this one, Yurima Arabic, and Childus Arabic. Okay. So I personally prefer using this. You can use whatever you wish to. Even the traditional Arabic is also here. You can even use that. Al-Quds Arabic is also there. Al-Quds Condensed is also an excellent one. And you can make sure you're using all of the excellent Arabic fonts. Okay, whatever you like, settle for that. Okay, this is good. I'll just select this. Okay, this is how you make sure you're adding your own font, your own text instead of the font that is present on the everyayah.com. If you want to delete this, you can delete it and copy and paste this one, and you can paste it in different ways. So this is how you can just create beautiful Quranic flyers of your own choice. Okay, inside this also you can put up. I don't have much time to put it, just copy and paste it yourself. And now you can just okay, we have dealt with all of the steps, how you're going to source the Quranic ayah, how you're going to get something like that. Now I'm going to show you how you're going to make these flyers into the videos. It's just a second work, dear sisters and brothers, that will convert your flyers into the videos. I'll just go back to the home page. Now, dear sisters and brothers, how you can download this? Now you want to share this to your friends, okay? That you have edited this, you have to put your own logos. For example, if you do not have any brands, make sure you're making your own logos. Your name, if it is there. Last time we made it for a student like Salwa Rasool, and we just made it for made some logos for her, something like this. See, something like this. Logos were made, and so you can make sure you're making your own logos like this for your own names. Okay, if you think like we don't have any brand names, we don't work under any organizations or any teams, so you can just go ahead with making your own logos. I mean, own this one. You can just make sure. Okay, another thing. If you are with the creators page on the Instagram or any content creator, if you have your own Instagram pages or something like that, you can add your own names with that. For example, what you have to take, go to the elements. See here, go to the elements. Go and search for Instagram logo. Okay, whichever sites you are in, you can search for that. Okay, you will just grab it up. Okay, now you just place this logo here. Okay, convert this white if you want it white, convert it to white, and then you will just write your creator page, creator page name, what we say, ID name. Okay, so I will write at EDU-SITE. Okay, you can write your own names and you can publish it. Fine. So this is how you give your content, your name, that it is edited by me. Correct? Correct, dear sisters and brothers? Did you all like it? I just want you all to do. For example, if you are not in the Instagram, if you are with some other sites, you can go ahead with that. You can type it here. Go ahead with, if you're not on Instagram, go ahead with Facebook logo. Right? Facebook logo. Okay? Facebook, if you are with the Facebook, take the Facebook logo and place it here. If you are on the multiple accounts, you can place both of it here. And make sure you are editing it white, edges side. So did you all like it? If you don't want have your own logos, I want you to create your own logos. If you don't want to create it, then you can just add it like this. Okay? Okay, now how to download all of these stuff? Share, download, and then click on the JPG. Remember JPGs we want. If you want to download first page only, remove all of this and first page only. If you want to download all of it, then first option is done and download. All of it will be downloaded within seconds. You can even increase the quality, higher quality you can give, you can do whatever you wish to. So this is how we can download your flyers, and now you can post it wherever you want. WhatsApp stories, WhatsApp, wherever you want, you can post it, dear sisters and brothers. Did you all like it? Now I'm just showing you something that you all will love, inshallah. You just have to go to the home page of the Canva again. Okay, the design that you have created just now, dear sisters and brothers, I just want you to click on the three dot button and make a copy of that design. Make a copy of that design. Did you all do it along with me? You just have to copy the design that you have just made. Okay, now I'm going to edit it again. You just have to open it again. Fine. So what am I going to do now is, I didn't want to lose the work that was done. So what am I going to do? So for this design that I have copied, I have made multiple copy. Now I'm going to add the audios. Okay, audios. How to add the audios, dear sisters and brothers? Remember, this is very important. You just have to go to the uploads. Okay, come on, go to the uploads. Okay, go to the audio. Okay, something if it's already imported, then it will be here. But we have actually downloaded it now, right? So you just click on upload files and recent files. Recent files, whatever we have downloaded. Let me just go ahead with audios. Okay, what did we download? Mishari, right? Mishari Rashid. Okay, we'll just select. It was 93 surah, the fourth ayah. Yes, 93 surah, the fourth ayah. We'll just select that. Done with the selection. It is uploaded here. See, wait until it is uploaded. Wait until it is uploaded. Once it is done uploading, now you have to click on it. Okay, now it will be added to your image. Okay, so your image is beautifully being converted into the video, dear sisters and brothers. See, this is an image. We converted it into the video. Now, how we are going to add more to this? Remember, it's very important concept. Please make sure you are following this up. Okay. So now you have all of this, dear sisters and brothers. See here. This timeline is the audio. Okay, it is going out of this. Okay, and this is smaller. So it needs one more second. Okay. So how to give more seconds or more timing is nothing but you have to click on the image that you have selected. This is our image. For first image, I have added the audio, right? Can you just see? This is called as a timeline. First image, you have added the audio. And for the first image, it is showing you that it is 5 seconds. Okay. Now we can raise the timings. For 5 seconds, let me write 6 seconds here. 6, go. Yeah. Now this audio is perfectly aligned inside this. Correct? So this audio will appear with this 5 seconds. It will play for 6 seconds and this will go. Only 6-second video you have created. Now you can just create this and post it on the Instagram Reels. Okay? You can just create it. You can just download the very first reel that you have made, share it, download it, and you can post it on the Instagram Reel, WhatsApp stories, wherever you wish to, and download it as a JPG if you wish to. Sorry, MP3 you have to download because you have added the audio to it. Okay, now dear sisters and brothers, you might tell me, okay, this is just the flyer, there is no movement here. I want some movements in this video. How to make movements in this flyer? Now you can just give the animations to this text. For example, for this text, I'll animate in this way. For this text, I'll animate. For this one, I'll okay. For this Arabic text, I'll animate in some other way. Pan. Okay, I'll just see if faded and animation. Okay, faded animation is perfect. For this smaller, I'll add blur animation. For this one, I'll add another animation. Tectonic animation. Okay. For the for entire thing, if you want, you can add the animation. You can click on the background and you can add the entire animation. Something like this. And now when I play this and show it to you, see how beautifully the audio is playing behind. Okay, you are not listening to this because I have disabled the Zoom to take my audio. So Alhamdulillah, take the audio from the Canva, so it's not was visibly audible. Okay, so dear sisters and brothers, did you all like it? Okay, for example, if you don't want something that is in the background, if you want the background to move, okay, so what you can do is you can delete this. I'll delete the background. I'll detach the image from the background. I'll delete the background. Okay, now for the background, I'll add a video. Okay, I'll add a video. How to add a video? Go to the elements, Quran. You'll just write Quranic video or Quran. I'll just see if you have Quran or any Islamic audio. I'll just go with the videos and see if you have some beautiful white Quranic videos. I'll take this one. I think it's too dark, so I'll take some white. Okay, this one I'll take. I'll make it as a set video as a background. Now I'll just play this and show it to you. See here, what is happening, dear sisters and brothers? It is playing along with a video. Did you all like it? Yes or no? Please type in Bismillah. I just want to see if you all are doing it along, how to convert a photo into a video. This is how you do it. You just did it very excellently, right? Okay, dear sisters and brothers, I'll show you another way. For example, you have this flyer and you like this flyer, you don't want to change the flyer, but you want to have some more things to this. For example, for this one itself, you're going to make this into a video, but you want to have something like the shimmers over here and there, or something like stars falling. You can even get that. You can write stars falling, okay, or you can write stars glowing, stars or something like that. Stars glowing. Okay, let me see what we'll get. Glowing stars. Okay, we'll see in the graphics. We want something animated. Let's search for something that is animated. Okay, it should animate throughout. Or maybe just write shimmer instead of this. Shimmer. Sorry, the spelling is not right. Okay, see this one. See this one. It's actually moving, right? Select the graphics that are animating. Okay, if you want the same flyer, but you want something that is animating in the screen, this is how you do it. Okay, see, even if you want this one, darker images, something like this. If you want something like things animating here and there. And see, select something that you love. Okay, even you can write stars falling, or you can write sparkle there instead of this one. Yes, this one sparkle you can take instead of that. So now see here how beautifully you have added it, right? You can even duplicate this and keep it over here. Okay, now the audio is only added for the first one, so I want to add it for the second one also. So what I'll do, I'll go to the uploads again. I'll just go to the audios and I'll add it to the second one also. Done. For second one also I have added, and for the second one I have given the timing for 6 seconds, because make sure you're aligning it perfectly with the audio. So 6-second audio, 6-second video. So now when I play this up, second video, okay, from first display. So I'll just go ahead with the second video. Okay. See here how beautifully it appears, right? So what is it doing? It is taking the audio that is behind also, and also it is taking something that is 6 seconds it has played, and it is done. Did you all like it? This is how you convert a photo into a video. You can just give some bit of glitter here and there and movements here and there or something like that, and then this is done very excellently. You can even add the flowers. If you are taking the floral backgrounds, then you can add the flowers. If you want to take it something like this also, you can make sure you're doing this. So this is called as white sparkles. Okay, sparkles. Okay, make sure you're adding it very perfectly to the screen. And see here, if you want something like this also, even moving something like this, you can do it. You can do it all. If you want the images something like this, do it in very excellent way, dear sisters and brothers. Alhamdulillah, you have a very excellent application in hand. You have a very excellent, what we say, the pro software in hand. You can do it very excellently. Take it from me, these are all of these things you can do it very excellently. One more thing I just wanted to show you. For example, you want to do it based with the ayah. For example, the balal akhiratu khairul laka min al ula. If you want to tell the story based on the ayah, for example, the next life is better for you than this one. Okay, what comes to your mind when you imagine this? Something like earthly image, or something like the image of the universe comes into picture. You can even add the images of the universe there. So I'll just add the universe and see. We have beautiful photographics in that way. We will add it something like this. You see here. Okay, that image is background. Now we'll just change it to white colors, and then that's done. So this is how you imagine your text, and these are the different ways through which you can do it, dear sisters and brothers. Did you all like it? Come on, please type in Probably you have learned so many things today. Alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, because this is a very important session. We don't want to miss the chance of teaching you this important knowledge, dear sisters and brothers, because this is a very excellent knowledge. Because this knowledge is above all. Because this is something that we really, I mean, we as a designers prefer to learn, because this through this we can earn our akhirah, right? It is not nothing like we are earning our dunya through this. We are earning our akhirah through this by working on the skill, right? Subhanallah. So you can even take something that you love. This one, even black, it looks good. Something like this, if you wish to, you can add replace background. See how beautiful it looks. If you want to crop it further and place it somewhere here like this, you can place it. See how beautifully we can do it. Imagine the things very differently. See here, if you want to put it up in some other ways, some other thing, this way, in this way. It's all up to you. It's all your choice. It's all your, what we say, it's all your creativity that is put inside your pictures that you're designing. Hopefully, you all found this class interesting. Hopefully, hope and pray that this becomes the best of Jaya for me. Hopefully, you will all take this ilm along with you. Hopefully, you will pass this ilm to you to different people. Inshallah, I want you all to just start creating the content, Islamic reminders, dear sisters and brothers, because this is something that is very, very, very beneficial, and this is something that we as the designers hope to implement or hope to see that our students are making this stuff very excellently, inshallah ta'ala. So dear sisters and brothers, do not spare, do not waste your time for creating some things that are waste. And I want you all to, dear sisters and brothers, to create something that is useful for your deen as well as dunya, inshallah. So this is how you all can make your own beautiful steps. See how beautifully we made this. If you don't like something, delete it. For example, if this something that is running here, I do not like it, delete it. Okay, make sure you're doing it very excellently, and make sure you're implementing the skill in your own ways, on your own, and you're publishing it on your own platforms. And alhamdulillah, dear sisters and brothers, we have students with their own YouTube channels, with their own, what we say, different YouTube channels with the Islamic contents on it, and they are doing it very excellently with this contents that are here, dear sisters and brothers. And alhamdulillah, just look into the content that you all can create through the software. You can see here within seconds, what did I do? I converted one flyer into a video within seconds. So I don't have to even put 5 minutes of my time to create this, right? I took just 2 minutes to create one flyer and 2 minutes to just change it into the video, and that I can publish it as a photo to the Instagram. I can publish it as a reel to the Instagram, or I can publish it as a video to the YouTube or somewhere, right? So Alhamdulillah, can we make the video for 10 minutes also? Yes, you can make the video for the 10 minutes, but you have to have the continuous things. For example, for this one, if you want to put something after this, there is something called as timings. Okay, show timings. Click on the three dot button, and you just have to go to the something called as show timings. Now you have to adjust it. Now you have to adjust this. If you want it for just 10 seconds to appear, okay. Inside this video timing is, okay, this video that is behind your sisters and brothers, its timing is 20 seconds. Okay, so the text that we have taken is of 5 seconds. So we'll just add it for 5 seconds. Then I'll add another text. So what I'll do, I'll just duplicate the text. Okay, duplicate the text. It has come here. So I'll just move it from this timeline to this one. Okay, from 6 seconds, I want another text. Okay, so then I can just change that text again, and I'll edit it, and I'll just put another text, and then I'll again duplicate that. I'll edit it and put it for that. We have a separate video editing class. We'll have it after some few days, inshallah. Do not worry. If you have not understood how to add everything inside one video, we'll explain to it in the video editing class. Okay, so do not worry. So this is just how you can convert single line flyer. This is a single ayah project. This is how you do it. Fine, single ayah project, because we have taken two things in hand. One is the Quranic recitations. One is the Quranic social media graphics, as well as the videos. Okay, so alhamdulillah, sisters and brothers, we are done with the session. Take care of yourselves, inshallah. Tomorrow we would actually be learning some other and some major concepts as well, inshallah. How we are going to edit the Islamic reminders and more, because we had to cover it today, but we were not able to do it today. So inshallah, we are going to take that tomorrow's session. Dear sisters and brothers, take care of yourselves with much spirit to learn more for the deen of Allah, for the sake of Allah, inshallah. I just want you all to gather together in tomorrow's session as well, inshallah. So take care of yourselves. Jazakumullahu khairan kaseera. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. Subhanakallahumma wa bihamdika nashhadu an la ilaha illa anta astaghfiruka wa atubu ilayk. Jazakumullahu khairan.